The Treasury Offset Program (TOP), which allows the federal government to collect debts by taking a portion of individuals' tax refunds, will now be reinstituted for overpayments that occurred before March 2020. This could hit recipients hard during tax season if they were not aware that they owed money. Well, before jumping into today's crucial updates, if you are a social security recipient and new to the channel, please subscribe for more news and updates on social security. Well, now the Social Security Administration SSA has been making significant changes with the focus on increasing efficiency, reducing costs, and improving its overall system. However, these changes raises concerns about potential privacy issues, stricter collections, and the growing resilience on technology. Let's break down all key updates in detail. Well, now, one of the major updates from the Social Security Administration is an increase in the default overpayment withholding rate. This rate has been raised from 10% to 50%, which means that if you owe money to the SSA due to overpayments, they will recover these debts much faster. Overpayment occurs when a beneficiary receives more social security benefits than they are entitled to, usually due to administrative errors or delays in reporting changes like income or living arrangements. The SSA estimates that this change will result in about $7 billion in overpayment recoveries over the next decade. The 50% withholding rate will be applied to those who owe a substantial amount, while this could be beneficial for the Social Security Administration in terms of revenue recovery from individuals. It could mean that they are losing a significant portion of their benefits at a much faster rate than before. It could mean they are losing a significant portion of their benefits at a much faster rate than before. If you are someone who's behind on payments, you will want to act quickly to resolve the issue, as this change will likely put additional financial strain on beneficiaries who are already struggling to make end meet. Moreover, as I discussed earlier, the Treasury Offset Program (TOP), which allows the federal government to collect debts by taking a portion of individuals' tax refunds, will now be reinstituted for overpayments that occurred before March 2020. This could hit recipients hard during tax seasons if they were not aware that they owed money. Well, now I will talk about the payroll information exchange, that is called PI, a system that tracks your earnings in real time. Well, viewers, in an effort to improve payment accuracy and reduce improper payments, the SSA has launched the Payroll Information Exchange (PI), a new system that allows them to directly receive wage data from payroll providers. This system is designed to make the process of determining eligibility for benefits faster and more accurate. It essentially cuts out the middleman by allowing the SSA to access your earnings data almost instantly directly from your employer's payroll records. Well, the benefit of this is that it reduces the likelihood of errors or delays that might occur when beneficiaries are responsible for reporting their wages. However, the downside is that the SSA will now have immediate visibility into your earnings, and any discrepancies or violations can be flagged almost immediately. Well, this could lead to faster reductions in benefits or immediate interventions if if there is a mistake or delay in reporting income. Well, the risk is that this could increase the number of people who unknowingly receive overpayments, resulting in swift collections that could be significantly devastating. Well, additionally, the system could result in greater scrutiny for individuals trying to balance working with receiving social security benefits, potentially penalizing those who earn too much while receiving benefits. While the goal is to ensure that the program runs more smoothly and that fewer people receive overpayments, it could make it harder for beneficiaries to maintain their benefits if they have any errors or discrepancies in their wage reporting. Well, now the next one is guys, the third one is health information technology, health IT expansion, faster disability decisions, but at what cost? Well, while talking about this, the SSA has been expanding its health information technology, health IT program, which is designed to streamline the process of determining disability benefits by giving the agency access to electronic health records, that is called EHRs, in real time. The goal is to reduce the need for paper records, speed for decisions on disability claims, and cut down on administrative costs. The SSA is working with healthcare providers to integrate their systems so that medical records can be shared electronically with the Social Security Administration, allowing them to quickly access whether an applicant meets the qualifications for disability benefits. On the surface, this sounds like a good step towards modernization, but there are concerns about the privacy implications of giving the XSA direct access to personal medical records. Medical records contain sensitive information, and the risk of data breaches or unauthorized access is always a concern. Additionally, many people may feel uncomfortable with the idea that the SSA has immediate access to such detailed aspects of their personal health, while the SSA claims that the system will be secure and privacy focused, and a sheer volume of data being exchanged leaves room for potential discrepancies. Well, furthermore, some argue that this initiative could result in quicker determinations, but potentially overlook the different aspect of certain medical conditions. The reliance on electronic records might mean that applicants who don't fit nearly into the system's digital profiles could find their claims denied more easily. I will talk about social security number verification. That's a push for efficiency, but who benefits? Well, the SSA has introduced a plan to improve its social security number SSN verification service, which is a crucial tool for both individuals and businesses that need to verify the authenticity of a person's SSN. The updated system is designed to make the process more efficient by reducing operational costs up to 40% and making the service more accessible to users. This change could mean faster, more accurate verification and the ability for businesses and government agencies to verify SSNs more seamlessly. The SSA plans to lower fees of this service, which could make it easier for businesses to verify employees or for people to ensure their SSN is being used properly. However, the system isn't fully explained yet, and it's unclear how it will impact individuals. Some people are concerned that the increased accessibility and lower fees might lead to more frequent checks on their SSNs by agencies or employers, raising questions about a political misuse or overreach. Now, while talking about hearing recording and transcription system, the AI revolution in social security hearing. Well, the SSA is introducing a nationwide rollout of the hearing recording and transcription, that is called HRT system, which uses artificial intelligence AI to replace traditional human hearing reporters. Well, the idea behind this change is to improve the accuracy and efficiency of hearing transcripts while also reducing costs. The SSA estimates that this new system will save about $5 million annually, which could be redirected to other areas of the agency's operation. Well, the AI system is designed to provide a real-time transcription of hearing, which is critical for ensuring that the records are accurate and available quickly. However, the shift towards AI may raise concerns about the loss of human jobs, particularly for court reporters and for who previously handled this task. Additionally, while AI may be faster and more cost effective, some worry that it might not fully capture the nuances of human speech, potentially affecting the quality of the transcripts. The SSA is confident in the system's capabilities, but it's important to monitor how it performs in real world setting. Well, now the next one is raising awareness against scams. More publicity, but is it tough? Viewers, one of the ongoing initiatives the SSA has focused on its recent years in combating social security related scams. These scams involve fraudsters preventing to the SSA employees is in an attempt to steal money or personal information from unsuspecting victims. The SSA has partnered with the Office of the Inspector General to raise awareness about these scams with annual events like Slam the Scam days aimed at educating the people on how to recognize and avoid these fraudulent schemes. However, some critics argue that these campaigns are more about publicity than actual solutions. Despite efforts to educate the public, social security scams remain prevalent, and many victims still fall prey to scammers. The SSA's efforts are certainly compatible, but the reality, if that scam prevention requires continues a robust action rather than periodic campaigns. Some feel that the SSA needs to do more in terms of proactive monitoring and enforcement to prevent these scams from happening in the first place. Well, now I will talk about the cost avoidance and efficiency initiatives, that's maintaining a financial integrity amid cost. In addition to the changes in its core operation, the SSA has also been working on various cost evidence initiatives to help manage its budget more effectively. This includes focusing on workforce optimization, modernizing telephone services, and reducing fraud. While these initiatives were pushed during the Trump administration, the current administration continues to prioritize them as same. Well, for example, the SSA has worked to reduce the number of staff handling calls pushing more services online or through automated systems. While this is a cost saving measure, it has led to complaints from beneficiaries who find it more difficult to reach a human representative for assistance. Moreover, the reliance on technology and automation raises concerns about accessibility for seniors or those who are not tech savvy. This could create a barrier for certain population who depend on social security benefits. Well, if I talk about the fraud prevention and new systems, the growing focus on for profit models, fraud prevention remains a top priority to the Social Security Administration, and to enhance its efforts, the agency has implemented new systems designed to catch fraud and prevent abuse of the system. These systems are built to identify irregularities in benefit claims and flag suspicious activity faster. However, some have voiced concerns that these systems are too aggressive and might penalize people who aren't committing fraud but fall into gray areas of the rules. Additionally, there is a growing worry that SSA's increasing reliance on technology to direct fraud is a part of a broader trend towards treating Social Security as a profit driven operation rather than a safety net for the people. As the agency focuses more on reducing waste and cutting costs, some feel that the human element, such as providing assistance to those in need, is being sidelined in favor of efficiency and profit motivatives. Uh, well, now let's talk about transparency and public accountability. A step forward, but still questions. Under the Trump administration, the SSA made significant strides towards improving transparency and public accountabilities. The agency now regularly publishes updates on its operations, financial status, and performance, which are accessible to the public. This move towards openness has been praised by some as a step in the right direction for government accountability. However, others argue that while transparency is important, it's not enough on its own. There is still a lack of clarity around how certain decisions are made, especially when it comes to a benefit eligibility, overpayment collections, and fraud prevention. While the SSA is making process, critics believe that more in-depth reporting is necessary to truly ensure the agency is held accountable for how it steps taxpayers' money and treats its beneficiaries. Well, if I conclude, the SSA is undergoing significant changes with a clear emphasis on cost savings, fraud prevention, and increased efficiency. While these updates are aimed at improving the system, there are notable concerns, especially regarding privacy, accessibility, and fairness. Whether these changes ultimately benefit the public or create more barriers to assistance remain to be seen. Well, for Social Security recipients, it's essential to stay informed about these updates, as they could have a profound impact on your benefits, whether it's dealing with increased overpayment, collections, navigating new systems, or understanding changes in fraud prevention efforts, and knowing how these changes might affect you in the first step in preparing for the future. It is once again requested that if you are a Social Security recipient and new to the channel, please subscribe for more news and updates on Social Security and its related topics. Thanks a lot for watching this video. See you in the next video.